Hello and welcome to your Eastern Idaho planning briefing for Friday, March 13th. My name's Alex from the National Weather Service in Pocatello, and I'll take you through the briefing today. With dry conditions expected on Friday, our next chance for impactful weather continues to remain on tap for Saturday. That's when we expect precipitation to develop in the form of snow showers across the central Idaho mountains. Also looking for an earlier start to the snow shower activity across the eastern highlands, with that activity most likely developing during the morning now. Same for Island Park. Snow showers should develop there Saturday morning as well. As we go into the afternoon, most areas stand a good chance to see precipitation by then, with rain showers in the valley, including the Snake Plain, perhaps even some isolated thunderstorms as well. Now, some of those eastern and southern highland valleys that still have snow on the ground and are below 6,500 feet could see some moderate rain on snow, maybe resulting in some ponding of water for those areas. A new trend in our forecast guidance is to change rain over to snow across the Snake Plain on Saturday evening, with the potential for a slushy inch or two of accumulation. We'll show you that on the forecast radar here in the next slide. And then as we go in through Saturday night and Sunday, expectations now are for a widespread area of snow to develop across the upper Snake Plain and the upper Snake Highlands. So Island Park to Spencer, maybe as far south as Dubois, and areas over to Howe, Arco, and Mackey. Could see some snow linger through the night, Saturday night and into Sunday. In these southerly and southeast flow events, those areas tend to be favored for snow and can sometimes get more snow than forecast, so we'll continue to watch that. The trend that developed yesterday for drier conditions on Monday and Tuesday continues, so maybe just a few snow showers mainly across the Utah border and for the central Idaho mountains on Monday. We're now expecting dry conditions across the area on Tuesday. Still can only assign low to medium confidence, as there are still some uncertainties in the forecast. Taking a look at the satellite view for this morning, we can see cloud cover over Vancouver Island and into Washington State in the Idaho Panhandle. Some evidence that our low pressure system is beginning to form. That low will slowly sag south through the weekend and be located just offshore of Washington and Oregon. By the time we get into Monday, that low will drop to just off the Northern California coast. And finally, by midweek, the low should be just off the Southern California coast. Notice, though, by late week, that low begins to drift into our direction, and that should bring some showers back into the area on Wednesday, and those showers may continue all the way through late next week. Taking a look at the weather impact overview matrix, you can see nothing colored in for Friday. We're not expecting any weather impacts today. As we go into Saturday, though, the snow showers develop across the Lost River, Wood River, Sawtooth, and South Lemhi County areas, with the valley rain and mountain snow developing over the eastern highlands and the southeast highlands and south hills as well. Snow levels expected to be in the 6,000 to 6,500 foot elevation range, with snow above and rain snow mix below that. Over the Snake Plain and Magic Valley, rain showers and even isolated thunderstorms are forecast to develop Saturday afternoon. And like I mentioned on the previous slide, new trends indicate the potential for that rain to change over to snow, say from American Falls northeast to Idaho Falls, and that could cause a slushy inch or two of accumulation Saturday evening. We've colored in the South Hills, Southeast Highlands, East Highlands, and Lost River area orange for Saturday night and Sunday, and that's where we expect the highest accumulations to be. Now, this will be a dense, wet snow for most, so that could put some weight on trees and power lines as well for those areas. Snow should wind down over the Sawtooth area in South Lemhi County on Sunday, but the favorable southeast and southerly flow could cause precipitation to continue across the Wood River area. It may be warm enough Sunday afternoon to change some of the snow back over to rain across the Wood River Valley, so that'll be something to watch. Again, precipitation winding down Monday, and dry conditions forecast to build in for Tuesday. Here's a look at the forecast radar now, showing the expected evolution of precipitation through the day Saturday. Notice these rain showers changing over to snow showers across the Snake Plain as we go through the particularly late afternoon and evening hours. But let's run through this loop one more time, give you an idea of where the heaviest precipitation is expected. And again, rain for green areas on the map, and snow is represented by the blue areas on the map. The darker the color, the heavier the precipitation that's expected. We'll give it one more run through here so you can take another peek at it. I want to notice right at the end, the last frame right there, those areas in blue should see the snow showers linger through Saturday night and perhaps into much of Sunday as well. Let's take a look at an early look at the Saturday expectation for snowfall amounts, and you can see those areas above 6,500 feet elevation are expected to see the accumulations. You can see that there. We did issue a winter storm watch for the Island Park area as well as the Pine Creek Pass area where the amounts are forecast to be heavier. And going into Saturday evening and overnight, we did introduce some light snow accumulations for Idaho Falls. However, Blackfoot, Pocatello, and American Falls could even see some light snow accumulations Saturday evening with some of those showers we showed you on the forecast radar. Otherwise, these areas from Craters of the Moon to Arco to just south of Mackey, through INL and north to Dubois and Spencer, and finally Ashton and Island Park. Those areas have the best chances to seeing the most snow Saturday night and Sunday, and also extending down here into the Big Hole Mountain Range around Pine Creek Pass. And then for Sunday, as I alluded to on the previous slide, accumulation is expected to continue in many of those same areas for the day Sunday. Notice no additional snow accumulation expected during the day on Sunday from Rexburg south all the way to Burley, as temperatures will warm enough to change precipitation back over to terrain. And you can see getting into Sunday night the diminishing trend to the accumulation potential and into Monday as well, with those drier conditions building in. Highs tomorrow, they'll start off mild across the Snake Plain, Southern Snake Plain, Eastern Magic Valley, and the valleys across the South Hills, with highs getting well into the 40s to around 50. A cold front, though, will swing through Saturday afternoon and evening, and that'll help set the stage for the potential changeover back over to snow from American Falls to Idaho Falls Saturday evening. With the acceleration of the southerly flow on Sunday, you can see those temperatures pumping back up well into the 50s from Blackfoot to Burley. And the warmer temperatures for those same areas continuing on Monday. So at this point, any lingering precipitation would fall as rain, except for higher elevation areas at this point. Low temperatures tomorrow morning, starting above freezing for these darker green areas, below freezing elsewhere. And for Sunday morning, even if we do see some snow from Idaho Falls to American Falls Saturday evening, by the time we get later into Saturday night, temperatures should warm back above freezing once these southerly winds increase. But a bit cooler Monday morning, as we'll see. We're still expecting winds to switch back around to the north on Monday. That'll bring some slightly cooler air into the region. Taking a look at wind gusts tomorrow, they're strongest here in the yellows and oranges, so mid and upper slopes of the central Idaho mountains, and basically the 86 corridor from Burley up to Blackfoot. Wind gusts Sunday, they're strongest for the southern areas. And finally, wind gusts Monday, you can see across the Snake Plain, winds have switched around to the northeast, and those should continue into Tuesday and probably the rest of the week with the northeast winds across the Snake Plain. So we should see a gradual cool down through the week as a result of that. So again, your weather impact summary. Precipitation develops across the area Saturday. It's snow initially, mainly above 6,000 to 6,500 feet. Could see that change over to snow across the Snake Plain Saturday evening. Snow continues Saturday night across the Upper Snake Plain, Upper Snake Highlands, with that drying trend for Monday and Tuesday. Precipitation moving back in from mid to late week. That concludes the briefing for today. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, feel free to reach out to us through one of the means you see here. Otherwise, join us again on Saturday for your briefing for March 14th. Thank you.